I was beginning an operation at the Children's Hospital where I work. I had a generalized seizure, and the next thing I knew, I woke up in an intensive care unit at the University Hospital. I was diagnosed with an aggressive brain cancer called glioblastoma multiforme.
He came to us with recurrent glioblastoma, which is really an incurable disease. And not only did he have one site of recurrence, he actually had 5 tumors in his brain and a tumor in his spine. He was told by his oncologist that he had less than 2 months to live. T cells are like soldiers of the immune system. They're white blood cells, and their normal job in the body is to eradicate unwanted cells. So the goal is to use the immune system and T cells to help eradicate cancer. For brain cancer, we would extract out immune cells. And from there, we reprogram the T cells that targets to the cancer that we want to eliminate. And then we grow these cells up to large numbers. And so what we're infusing back to the patient are large numbers of tumor-specific immune cells that are primed ready to act as soldiers, searching out those malignant cells, trying to kill and eliminate those cells. When we engineered these modified cells and put them into his tumor cavity, we gave him 6 infusions, and Dr. Badi was very encouraged because where we put the cells, there was no tumor growing at that site.
The glioblastomas are very aggressive tumors. And even though if we can control them locally in the area that we inject the T cells, they can still come back in different parts of the brain. The other tumors grew, and we were worried that it would have major symptoms. So we went to the FDA and asked them to give us permission to inject the T cells right into the ventricles, which are chambers in the brain where the spinal fluid is made. So by doing that, we hoped that the CAR T cells would get washed and delivered throughout the brain and also spinal cord, where he had many tumors.
I think at that time, even a lot of my colleagues were questioning whether we need to continue. And so it was a risk. It was something that's never been done. We had no idea it was going to work.
I remember the exact day that I saw the images. And I clicked and I thought, no, this was probably the wrong patient. So I went back and then re-clicked on his name again and brought the MRIs up. And I was surprised that, yes, those tumors were not there anymore.
I remember the day absolutely clearly. So Dr. Badi called me. It was November 30th. He said, Christine, you'll never believe it. All his tumors are melting away.
And the first thing I did is I sort of held my breath. And I told myself, wow, we actually have something very interesting, something that I think is going to change the way we deal with brain tumors.
I think what's incredibly exciting about Rich Grady's response is it means that it's attainable. We can take a patient that has actively growing multifocal glioblastoma, and we can see regression of all lesions, including in the spine. That's unheard of.
T cells don't work for everybody. We're still trying to figure out how to make it more effective. But we're seeing people survive longer.
For me, this was so important. It was this huge spark of hope, and otherwise pretty bleak moment. I find myself in disbelief that I'm here. And it's a great thing.